Across the valley today, still kind of windy out there, especially in the lower valley. You can see the winds. The strongest winds have been getting pushed farther eastward toward the coast. And you can see with the color shading here, where there's no color, not much of a wind gust. Winds do pick up a little bit in the mid-valley, but the strongest wind gusts, about 30 miles per hour in the parts of Cameron and Wilsey counties, will gradually diminish as the evening goes on. You see Future Track shows this by 7 o'clock. You see the colors quickly fading away between 7 and midnight. So less windy this evening, and the wind should be kept pretty low tomorrow. But notice how the wind direction starts off in the morning from the south, but kind of becomes more west or even sometimes northwest during the day. There's a weak front in the area, not really a cold front with any cool air, but like a little boundary between humid air to the east and dry air to the west. So as that moves in, that could actually help dry out the air, bring back more sunshine, and raise temperatures more in the afternoon where it's able to push through. So that's more likely to occur from about Harlingen and Raymondville westward tomorrow. And then by tomorrow evening, the winds already start to pull back in from the east and southeast. And then Sunday, the stronger winds pick up. So probably not as windy Sunday as it was yesterday and today, but Saturday winds look pretty light. Sunday winds could be a little gusty at times, maybe some gusts up around 30 miles per hour. Right now, 89 in McAllen, where it's cooled back below the 90-degree mark. Most of the valley's been in the 80s today. We do have some temperatures in the 90s in Starr County. So hot, Rio Grande City already checked out for the weekend, right? It's always a 3-day weekend in Rio Grande City. No, just this weekend with the sensors down for an hour or two. But across the valley this afternoon, humidity's still up. It's come down a little bit in Starr County, but dew points are up. The humidity should fall tomorrow, but like I mentioned, if the humidity drops tomorrow, that will actually help raise temperatures in the afternoon. You may have seen a little haze in the air today, maybe not, as blue of a sky. If you look toward the horizon, it's not as clear. There's actually some smoke coming in from Central America from agricultural burning. So air quality has dropped to moderate and will likely be moderate most of the weekend and early next week. So it's not a major pollutant, but maybe if you happen to be sneezing or a little congested today more than yesterday or the day before, it might be some of that smoke in the air, which will likely be here the next several days. Now, across the valley tomorrow, few clouds in the morning, temperatures in the upper 60s, 80s by midday, and depending on where you are, it could heat up above 90 in the afternoon, especially, like I mentioned, Harlingen, Raymondville, westward. The farther west you are, the better chance to be up in the 90s. Now, you see highs tomorrow again, mid to upper 90s potentially in Starr County, 90s all the way down into western Cameron and Wilsey counties, could stay in the 80s around Brownsville and near South Padre Island. Across Texas, things pretty quiet out there this evening, and when you look at Future Track, there's that weak front moving in tonight. Again, not cool air, just a little bit of lower humidity behind it, but as it kind of parts itself over the area tomorrow behind this boundary, it does get hotter and maybe a little sunnier in the afternoon. So your first 1570 forecast, tomorrow could be a fairly hot afternoon. Sunday not looking too cool either, highs near 90, but that will range from the 80s in Cameron and Wilsey counties to the low 90s in the upper valley. Monday about the same, but out of those days, Sunday looks the breeziest. By next week, a weak front in the area has a small chance of maybe a shower on Wednesday, but look how warm temperatures stay all through next week. Still some more 90-degree weather in the forecast. We'll keep tracking it ahead in your first 1-5 forecast. Steve?